live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, turning steps into wishes. We'll tell you about a special community walk that's helping make dreams come true for local children facing critical illnesses.
Plus, from monthly meetings to special events, the Putnam Museum Guild has been making an impact for decades. We'll share how you can get involved in their mission.
And later in our Wins of the Week, we'll chat about a milestone vacation filled with roller coasters, princesses, and memories to last a lifetime. Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to Quad Cities Live on this Friday, September 19th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Morgan Otier.
Welcome back, Morgan. Glad to have you back.
you.
Can't wait to hear about all that a little bit later in the show.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Keel.
Well, get ready for some serious heat. The second annual Peppers for Pets is set for this weekend, where brave contestants,
Yes, very brave,
will put their taste buds to the test in a hot pepper eating contest.
And it's all to raise money for Rescued, a local nonprofit that helps pets in need. Joining us now to talk a little bit more about the event are Corey Bland and Alan Rombout. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, so this is the second year for the event. So Alan, tell us what is Peppers for Pets?
So Peppers for Pets is it's a family-friendly, pet-friendly. It's a friendly competition where we invite the public to come watch 10 of our volunteer contestants.
Okay.
The public's invited to come and watch them eat peppers from mild to insanely hot, and they're doing it all to raise money for local animal shelters, local pets in need. It's this Saturday, tomorrow, 1 to 3 p.m. at Marketplace at 2500 in Moline.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll have food trucks there, we'll have craft vendors, we'll have a bounce house for the kids, all kinds of fun activities, and we just hope people can show up and help support the cause.
Well, we are seeing some photos from last year's inaugural event right now. Corey, give us a little bit of background. How did all of this get started?
So 4 years ago, Alan helped me and a buddy of mine, our other organizer, Aaron Bailey, get together for a bragging rights only competition.
Okay.
Aaron Bailey is a good friend of ours at Ground Pounder Hot Sauce, so he had a bunch of hot peppers laying around. We decided, hey, who can eat?
Dangerous.
Yeah, who can eat the most and you know, withstand it. That was just for fun. Last year, I reached out to them. I said I would never do it again unless we did it for charity.
Hey, there you go. All for a good cause.
I figured we'd turn the pain into some dollars for some pets. And so then within 30 days, we organized it and got it going. It was really, really successful, more successful than we thought. So we decided to do it again.
Yeah, how much money did you guys raise last year?
We raised over $2,600 for Rescued in our first year. So we're really excited to top that.
What a great organization to support. So Alan, you mentioned 10 contestants.
Yes, sir.
So how did you find these contestants? And do you have any repeat
we would
contestants?
Like to speak with you.
Yes, and do you have any repeat contestants from last year who are joining in on the
we actually do. We have at least 4 or 5 returning contestants. Obviously our champ from last year, Michael O'Toole, he'll be returning.
All right, he'll be the one to
defend the title belt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spice King.
It's a WWE style belt that the winner gets to travel around with and you know, and brag away. And then, you know, the other contestants that they volunteer, you know, ahead of time.
Yeah.
We've had everybody for about a month, and the way that another way we raise money is the contestants go around and get pledges or donations when they invite people to say, you know, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to melt my face. So will you please give money to the cause?
And this is kind of an only strong, like the strongest one survives. So they'll just keep going higher and higher in Scovilles. That's what it's called, right?
Yes.
It's the spicy level of these peppers. So can you guys name some of the peppers, okay? Because I think that's kind of the most fun part. So we know what a jalapeno is, right? We all know what that is. Name some of the other more spicy ones.
We have a Scotch bonnet, which has been
Those are good.
It is. That's kind of the middle tier. That one was grown next to some ghost peppers, so it's probably going to be hotter than the average.
Ghost peppers are like in the middle of where we're at here.
Wow,
it's gotten pretty out of hand. The ghost pepper is right there in the middle. Then we have like a chocolate jackal, chocolate primordial. We have something called RB003.
I told them RB003 sounds like a pepper that was created in a lab.
Yes,
This wasn't even grown
you're right.
in the
Yes,
ground.
they have to give them all that
Hydroponic. Yeah, that's crazy.
Never meant to see the light of day.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, and then here it is on our table for us to eat. So
it is just nuts.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would try maybe like this much it just to support Rescued, because Alan, really, that's what it's all about, is to support Rescued, a very important nonprofit in Silvis.
Yeah. Erin Granite, you know, she started that place 10 years ago with the simple idea to just, you know, they wanted to help fund the animal shelters with pet supplies and just simple things that they needed. Over the 10 years it's grown. They now have the brick and mortar store in Silvis. And people, you know, they donate, you know, upscale items that Erin then resells. It's an upscale boutique. And then all of that money, 100% of it, goes to local pets in need through the animal shelters, or you know, Erin's found that her biggest need is for veterinarian bills.
Absolutely, it's expensive.
You know, an animal needs an unexpected surgery, or when an animal comes to the shelter, it needs its shots and things like that. Erin provides that funding so that these animals can find their forever homes and get adopted.
Wonderful. Well, before we wrap up with you, what would you say, Corey, is like the #1 thing if you ate a spicy pepper? Is it milk? Don't drink water, right?
No, water doesn't help. It just kind of spreads the oil around your mouth.
See, I do that.
Milk is a go-to. Honestly, what saved me last year at the end was Pepto-Bismol.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You just had that on hand?
Somebody did. Somebody
and they just handed it to you, like, here, try this.
Like, you need this. And
I mean, I guess so.
They were passing it around in the parking lot.
Exactly.
Okay,
all right, there you go.
This will be a good
Go out to the drugstore, get that Pepto-Bismol. And real quick, the peppers, do you get them locally, or?
Yeah, so they've all been sourced locally and donated to us, actually. So Ground Pounder hot sauces has grown a significant portion of them, but some of the hotter, more unique stuff was donated to us.
All right. Well, you got to check this out tomorrow. Peppers for Pets is a free, family-friendly community event. It is tomorrow at the Marketplace at 2500 there on 53rd Street in Moline from 1 to 3 p.m. If you want to learn more about Peppers for Pets, you can head to their Facebook page. Alan and Corey, thank you so much for joining us. This was fun. And good luck to the 10 contestants who are you guys doing it?
I will be doing it.
You will be doing it.
Yep. I can't.
I am the host, so I need to be able to talk.
There you go. Understood. Understood.
Can't ask somebody to do something I wouldn't do.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, thank you both. Still ahead, superheroes, room makeovers, even trips to Disney. Make-A-Wish has been changing lives for 40 years now, and there's a fun way for you to be part of the magic this fall. We'll explain next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
Imagine the joy of a child's greatest wish coming true. That is the life-changing impact of Make-A-Wish Illinois, which has granted more than 18,000 wishes to children with critical illnesses since 1985. And this fall, there's a special way for our community to get involved. Joining us to share more are local Make-A-Wish volunteer leaders, Carol Sagan and Barb Springer. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to speaking with you. This is such a special organization. I know a lot of people have heard of it really on a national scale, I think. But Carol, let's start by talking a little bit more about Make-A-Wish here locally and your mission.
Our mission is to provide wishes to children with critical illnesses. It's a nice way for the families to be able to not think about all the doctors and nurses, and so it's a really nice week for the children.
Yeah, and the organization is celebrating 40 years with this year.
Yes.
So congratulations on that. I know it takes a lot of hard work every year to make this happen for families. Barb, so talk to us about the Walk for Wishes. How can people get involved in that?
Okay, you can sign up as an individual, you can sign up as a team. This will happen on Sunday, October 5th, which is coming right around the corner.
It really is, yeah.
It's going to be a fun day. We gather at 10 o'clock. The walk starts at 11. It's a 1 or 2 mile walk, whichever you
can choose.
To do.
Okay.
We come back, we'll have actually a family speaking.
Oh, good.
We're also looking for volunteers, so anyone who wants to volunteer, that's a great opportunity to come see what we're about, meet us, and we can step forward with volunteering. It'll be a fun day, lots of kids' activities.
Right.
Yeah. Carol, let's talk about the wishes themselves. What are some examples of some wishes that you all have been able to grant for kids?
The most popular wish is going to Disney.
Yeah.
That seems like that's the best one. A lot of travel wishes. Hawaii is another one.
Oh, wow.
There's travel trailers, there's room makeovers, there's oh gosh, lots of them. It's hard to.
And it's so individual, right?
Yes.
It's just based so much so on what the child is into and excited about at the time.
Correct.
It's got to feel really good to be able to grant these wishes for these children. So, Barb, I'll talk to you. Is there a specific wish that is memorable for you, something that you all have been involved in that it will be unforgettable?
It was one of my first big wishes, and it happened last year. And we had a child who just could not afford to have a lot of germs, and he would become sick. They love to travel, go on vacations, but hotels and airports, of course, are just germ factories.
Yes.
His wish was a camper, and we actually surprised him last year at the walk with a camper.
Oh, wow.
It gives the family a week that they could be together. There's no worries. It gave him like 6 months of anticipation.
Wow.
We'd meet with the family periodically, and I remember we were on stage, and we turned him around and said, "We have something for you." And he looked, he goes, "It's a camper."
Oh,
A
my
young child. It was,
Yes, I love
I'll
it.
never forget
Memorable.
I love it. Yeah, I can imagine that was meaningful for everybody that was there that day, including the family. Talk about that, Carol, how meaningful this is to the families that you have worked with in the past, giving them something like this.
It gives them something to look forward to, other than all the things that they're going through with all the sickness and the trial. You know,
Yeah.
the wish gives them something special to anticipate and look forward to.
Yeah.
that. Some hope.
Yes, hope. It's a good way.
And good memories.
Yes,
you know.
good memories.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, and so this event, this walk, it is free registration, is that correct?
It is free registration. You can donate to a team, or you can also donate yourself.
Oh, great.
So it is truly a fundraiser.
Yes.
But you don't have to pay.
Okay.
We just love to have everybody come in, show up, find out what Make-A-Wish is about.
Yeah.
Maybe volunteer, maybe not. Just be familiar with
Just
what
be
we
there.
are.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
get more and more involved. Okay,
Yes.
so mark your calendars for this year's Walk for Wishes, set for Sunday, October 5th at Riverbend Park in East Moline. Again, registration is free for this family-friendly event. If you want to learn more, visit wish.org/Illinois. Carol and Barb, thank you for coming on the show today and telling us all about it, and it should be just a fabulous event.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
Still ahead, the Putnam Museum is more than exhibits and artifacts. We're going to meet the dedicated group working behind the scenes to keep history and culture thriving in our community.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
The Putnam Museum has been a cornerstone of history, culture, and education in our community for generations now. And behind the scenes, there's a dedicated group making a big impact. We're talking about the Putnam Museum Guild. Joining us today to share more about the Guild and how you can also get involved is Guild member Gail Hoff. Gail, welcome back.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Let's start with a little bit of history. I always find this fascinating. How did the Putnam Museum Guild first get started? Way back when,
Way back when.
1960.
Yes, it's our 65th anniversary.
Congratulations.
I know, I can't believe it, but we're still going strong.
You are.
So when the museum moved up to Museum Hill, a group of ladies got together and decided that this was something that the museum could benefit from, helped with the move, and it's just gone on from then. So
Yes.
yeah, and you know, we call it a guild, which sounds kind of, I don't know.
I like it.
You like Guild?
I like Guild.
Okay, well then you'll love it. So yeah, we're the Putnam Museum Guild, and we have a monthly tea, which also, but it's basically a meeting.
Yeah.
A monthly meeting.
It's a meeting, but you make it fun.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so you do something every month from September through April, correct?
Correct.
And then there's, you know, you have a big extravaganza, luncheon type event in May.
Right,
Okay.
right. Yeah, at a restaurant instead of, yeah.
At a restaurant. Okay, so yeah, talk a little bit more about what happens at these meetings. People are going to be wondering, you know, if they want to join the Guild.
Well, each month, like you said, we have a different speaker. We alternate between someone from the museum,
Okay.
with someone from the public. So for example, our meeting next Thursday, September 25th at 1 o'clock, we're going to have a private curated tour of the new exhibit, The Vault.
Oh, wow.
Right, so if you haven't been to the museum yet to see The Vault, this is a perfect time because we'll have a guided tour. The next month we're having a gentleman from the Arsenal come and speak. So it kind of alternates between Putnam personnel, and then we always have fun when one of the educators comes and does some of the Explorer Camp things with us, so we get to be kids again.
Well, and it allows you to better explain too to the public and be a really good steward for what the Putnam has to offer, because you really truly understand after going through all of that. So way back when the Guild was created, you the group, I should say, moved artifacts from the former location,
which was downtown. I'm not even sure if that building's still standing.
Sure. So this is, and so for folks who don't know, I mean, we have the Putnam on pretty regularly, so the artifacts are vast. There is a lot. 250,000
artifacts. And by opening up the vault that they'll see at the meeting, they can put a lot of them on display. It's like you're looking into the storage vault where all of the treasures are kept. So,
yeah, all the stuff you've been wondering what they have kept behind closed doors, you get to see a little bit, more up close.
Absolutely.
So we know what the Guild did back then. Tell us more about how the Guild supports the museum today and its different missions.
Okay. Well, of course, we're great volunteers. Whenever the museum is having an event, or like Polar PJ or our dinosaurs, we like to volunteer to help out with that.
Yeah.
We do fundraisers in that every year the museum asks us for something that we can help to pay for.
Right.
For example, this year, this year we don't know yet, they haven't asked, but last year when they updated Black Earth Big River, we paid for part of that restoration. So it depends. Sometimes you can see what we've done, and other times it's behind the scenes, like we need a new air conditioner. Well, it's not going to say Putnam Guild on the air conditioner, but
it's necessary, and it keeps everything moving along.
Absolutely.
So for anybody watching today or who is curious, how would they learn more about the Guild or join the Guild?
Right, absolutely. I would say come to the meeting on the 25th, 1 o'clock. We're in what they call the activity room. So you park in the parking lot, you walk up 4 steps, and you're in the museum.
Okay.
And then we'll be in our own special room. We have a short business meeting, and I mean short. I don't like to talk any longer than I have to.
Yeah.
And then we have refreshments, so, and plus the program.
Yeah.
And there's no charge if you want to just come and check us out. We do charge $10 dues for the whole year.
Annually?
Annually, $10. So, you're getting premier performances or meetings for $10. So,
wonderful. Well, here's
great.
some information on the screen for everybody. Putnam Museum Guild meets at the museum every 4th Thursday of the month, September through April. Again, dues are just $10 per year. And if you want to learn more about the Guild or just become a member, you can head to putnam.org and click on the membership tab at the top of the page, and there you will find a whole page dedicated to the Guild and everything that you all do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gail, once again, thank you so much for coming on the show today and just kind of enlightening us about everything that you all do behind the scenes.
Well, can I show very quickly my mug?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so a couple years ago when we had junk craft as an exhibit, we decided to do away with styrofoam cups and plastic water bottles.
Oh, good.
So now you can buy a Guild tumbler for $20 and bring your own tumbler to the meeting.
A refillable tumbler.
Yeah.
That's perfect and environmentally conscious as well, Gail. Thank you so much. Coming up on QCL, we're going to do our wins of the week, including some fun in the sun before fall arrives.
It is Friday, so it is once again time for our wins of the week, and we're going to switch it up and start with Morgan because, you've been gone for most of the week, and you have been having a lot of fun.
We have, and we are exhausted.
I'm sure.
So, surprised Darby. She turned 7 just last month with a trip to Disney World. We felt like it was kind of the perfect age.
For sure.
So we woke her up early, dark still, on Saturday morning. That's her on the Frozen roller coaster. We woke up early on Saturday morning, and and surprised her and said, we're going to the airport and we're going to Disney World. And after she,
Oh, I love the close-up. I was hoping you were going to show that.
I had to do the close-ups.
Yes.
She is such a trooper. This child, this roller coaster that you see right here, it's called Expedition Everest. She did that one. And she's just a new 7-year-old, and she's so much braver than me. She did a wonderful job, and we had a blast. We went to 3 parks. I'm going to try and talk fast because we're running out of time. Epcot the first day, Magic Kingdom on the second day, where she got to do the Bippity Boppity Boutique, and they give you a makeover, and they turn you into a princess.
Oh, I'm sure she ate that up.
And then Animal Kingdom to wrap it all up. So,
I'm so glad you guys had a good time. My Wayne, we took advantage of the summer heat that we've had.
Yeah, it was hotter here than in
it was, yes. Several pool days. The kids loved it. In fact, they asked for it today as well. So we'll see if the pool's filled when I get home here in about an hour or so.
Yeah, that's perfect. It was hotter here than it was in Orlando.
Quite warm, yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching QCL.
Jeopardy is coming up next, followed by your local news at 4. We'll see you back next week.